Are you serious? What? This next story is just, what is wrong with people? The evil. I want to thank Gail Rogers of Mississippi for sending me this report. But in North Carolina, a North Carolina couple who's supposed to be working to serve and protect children is accused of abusing a foster child. Now, the neighbor, Harry Wallace, was shocked to hear a deputy found an 11-year-old boy handcuffed to the porch with a dead chicken around his neck. Are you serious? A dead chicken handcuffed to a porch outside, shivering with a dead chicken around his neck. What in the world? Now, that is some sick people. Sick and ungodly and demonic, said Harry Wallace. He's exactly right. It is demonic. I promise you that. A deputy was originally looking into the report of a loose pig when he found the shivering child instead. The chicken feet were tied together by a string, and it was hanging around his neck as he was handcuffed. Now you might say, Paul, this is the most bizarre thing I've ever heard. This shows you how evil people are, how wicked people are. To take an 11-year-old boy, handcuff him to a porch, out in the shivering cold, and tie a dead chicken around his neck and leave him sitting out there. Some kind of punishment. What do you call that? Get this. The people who are doing it work for Child Protective Custody and are foster parents. Oh, what? As a matter of fact, the wife is an ER nurse. Get away from me. Don't be putting any IVs in my arm. Hang on a minute. You know what the Bible says? Remember what Jesus said in the last days? He said in the last day, as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the coming of the Son of Man. Well, guess what? In the days of Noah, just before the flood, God seen the wickedness of mankind. Go with me quickly to Genesis chapter 6. It's a great chapter, first of all, because it talks about the fallen angels that came in unto the women and had mighty men were born unto them, giants in the land. But that's not where I want to focus on this video. We'll get to that one. But go to verse 6, actually verse 5. So this is Genesis chapter 6, verse 5. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great on the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that he had even made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. Now, when God gets to the point that he's repenting to himself that he ever made us, and it grieving him, he's going to do something. And what he did was he found a preacher by the name of Noah and said to him, I want you to build an ark. I'm going to wipe man off the face of the earth. I'm going to preserve him with just you and your wife and your 3 sons and their wives. We're starting over. I'm sick of this evil. Now listen, the things that are going on with these zombie apocalypse situations and all of these child abductions and these child pornography rings and all of this sick stuff that's going on, folks, and it's just beyond your imagination. The evil that people are coming up with, God is getting tired. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the coming of the Son of Man. So if you think you can play, we got a lot of angry atheists. I've used that term, angry atheist, for 3.5 years. And now Sarah Palin used it, I guess, over the weekend. And boy, people are just getting upset at her. But she's actually right. What happens is the Bible says the fool has said in his heart, there is no God. And when a person gets to the point that they don't believe there is no eternal God or eternal being, then they may do just about anything because they have no fear of consequences. No eternal fear. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, there is a real heaven to go to, and I plan on getting there, and I want you to go with me. Are you serious? There is a hell waiting and a lake of fire for the damned who continue to disobey the laws of God. Now, I'm going to be right back with a very powerful information also. I've got so much information today, I got to hurry to touch all the subjects. Are you serious? Are you serious? Put a dead chicken around a kid's neck and handcuff him to the porch? What? What?